Hello everyone, welcome to this video model. So in this video model, you will understand theory of Holland personality assessment to choose a right career. So in the last video model, we just understood different stages involved in the career plan. So that is common. So if you understand these stages, so that you can think yourself about how it is going to happen in your life as far as career is concerned. So if you just look at the theory of Holland, John Holland, and in this model, you will learn different no the features of no personality and how these features are going to help for individual to identify a career. So there are, I think, six various dimensions identified by the Holland. So these six dimensions we'll understand in this module, and these dimensions will help us to find out our interest, and we can assess our interest based on these the six dimensions, and then we can choose a career no, based on our assessment, right? So we'll just see that what are there. If you see that no, the theory of Holland, and John Holland, a psychologist who was drafted by the army in the World War II and developed a classification system for the jobs in the military base upon his theory describing six work environments and then six vocational personalities. Right? There are six different work environments and six different no, the personalities. The matching these are matching the combination of these the six the workplaces and six personality traits. And Holland believes that the career choice is an extension of a personality, person's personality. So that means no, your the choice of the career supposed to reflect your personality, right? Someone is interested in administration, someone is interested in like a service, someone is interested in business. So which line you are choosing that reflects your personality. The people express themselves, their interest and value through their work choice and then experience. So we just reflect our personality in our work, right? Holland assigns both the people and work environment into a specific type or themes, so that you can find out which line you are interested in, right? So these Holland six personality types, like no realistic, investigative, and then holistic, then the social, enterprising, and conventional. So these are the six dimensions. In our the culture, most people are stronger in one personality, the type, than the another one. So we'll be strong in one dimension. So which dimension we are strong, we have to find out, and then what are the other dimensions also with us apart our major dominating no, the personality attribute. So all professionals may require to some extent some degree of all personality types. So all these, and people who work in a profession and then environment that fits their the personality tend to be successful and then satisfied. So when you are choosing a particular the career, you have to look at your the personality, the traits or the personality types, which type you are, a realistic type or investigative type or even conventional type or enterprising type or social type. So you have to understand all these the dimensions. If you just look at no, these dimensions right now, whether you are realistic or even no, investigative or artistic or even social or enterprising and conventional, so you will find that all these the different types of personalities. So these are the six which the trait and which character is more dominating in our personality in our day-to-day work and day-to-day behavioral projection. So that one has to identify. So that is the most important part. So these six we'll try to describe in details in the coming the slides. If you look at the realistic, like a person who is realistic loves the concrete tasks. So that is the one important thing. They can work almost with others people. Additionally, so they are also the competitive and then effective. So these people are usually interested in the jobs that requires the strong motor coordination. So they are usually scientists and then mechanics because of they love to work with things. So the best career for this category includes a dentist or chemist or equipment technician, engineer, no, the plumbers, and so on among those. So they are the realistic because you have to look at what is what and what is real. So accordingly, you have to work. Then the second thing is investigative. So these are the people who loves to think and then observe rather than acting. So they tend to organize and then understand information. Investigating people prefer the solo engagement and then they love to use their analytical and then abstract skills to figure out no, figure out them. So some of the best investigative no, occupations includes that economist, scientist, psychologist, and then sociologist. So it is related to this kind of thing. Then artistic, in a sense, you can understand, and these are the creative and then open-minded the people. Artists are usually independent, and then perceived and then inventive, original, and then emotional. Additional, they don't love rules. They want to be very free from all the things. So here, the best way of no, the career is performance of artists like singers, actors, and then dancers, and other the fashion designers and the creative writers, and then photographers. So these are the various the jobs. So then the fourth one, the most important thing is the social related aspects. Like no, they tend to interact with others, the people more often. A social person usually gets the satisfaction by helping or teaching others to different the situations. They love work with people and not things, right? Some of the the best social occupational, including the social workers, teachers, and occupational therapists. So you'll find so these kind of jobs are there. The people who are actually sociable and then work with people very frequently. Then enterprising, like no, so these people who use their skills and then persuade or lead others. So entrepreneurs are good targeters and then they value their statutes and reputations and power and then money. So they love to work with data and then people. So this kind of people you will find. And then besides that, they are leaders who love to take challenges. Most of them are usually extrovert who are aggressive also. So they're very active and aggressive and then the interactive. So the top enterprising occupations are like wholesale the buyers and then the retail buyers, retail the salesperson, then the chief executive, managers, some leaders and others. So you will find this is the another one. So the conventional is like there are people who loves the structured the tasks and then tending to details. So conventional people love rules and regulations, unlike others, which helps them to emphasize their self-control. So dislike and then unclear and then unstructured work as well as interpersonal situations, and they have a different type of career path. So these are the six attributes of the personality. In the six, you can see that these six, sometimes you can see the combination of three RIS, like a realistic, investigative, and then social is one combination. RCE, realistic, the conventional, and then enterprising. And RIC, realistic, investigative, and then conventional. And like the CSR, like no, the conventional, then social, and then realistic. So which combination? There are so many combinations. No, you can develop based on these the six personality traits. So if you just analyze yourself and what is your Holland code, so you have to find out which code you are into. So you have to understand your personality. You find out how it is going to happen, and based on that, you can just look at your the code of Holland personality assessment to find out your interest in that, right? If you just look at that, you can your personality type will comes out, and the career or major or whatever it is, you can match your personality with your studies as well as even your the future career also. So in that way, this the particular Holland personality assessment is useful to find out your interest and then find out your specialization for studies and the subject to study, and even based on that you can develop your career and you can plan your career in the future. So these are the most important dimensions. So Holland personality codes related to college, no, like choosing a major, like even specializations also. So which specialization you are interested? Sometimes there is a lot of confusion for students to choose a marketing, finance, or even HR, which line and which line jobs are there. It is not having more jobs in the a particular specialization. It is, if you are interested in finance, you take finance, even the jobs are less. So because in the long term you are going to become successful because you will become expert in that because of you have interest in finance. So that is one important dimension. So in that way you can see that the Holland personality theory is most important to find out the interest and to assess your interest based the choice of career. So that is the thing. And with that, let me stop here and thank you very much. And looking forward to meet you in the next video. Thank you.